with a 2 like a young O'Shea with an AK.
Okay, don't you tell these motherfuckers that my name is O'Shea.
It's the Nation of Podcation Daily Podcast. I'm O'Shea. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram at @the_real_O'Barber brand and Nation of Podcation on Instagram and TikTok. Friend of my channel, Terrence Gangster Williams, the half brother of Cash Money, co-founders Birdman and Slim, calls out Birdman, BG, and Hot Bezo for going to a jail and telling them that they don't need books. Now, as we all know, Birdman went to the Parish County Jail in New Orleans to speak to the inmates. Shout out to Birdman for doing that. Shout out to BG for doing that. Hot Bezo was there with him because he's their security guy. He's the muscle behind those guys. So shout out to BG and Birdman for doing something for the community and giving back to the culture. Now, Birdman, when he goes to this prison, he asks these guys what they need to make their time easier, to help these guys. One guy raises his hand and says, hey, we need some books and things like that in here. Birdman says, you need some books? I mean, you think reading's going to help you? Which is crazy. Now, Gangster Williams goes off on this. He calls out Birdman saying, why would you tell some grown men not to read books? He's talking about how nobody around Birdman has a high school diploma. None of these guys can read, write, can do none of this stuff, but they real gangsters. So I'm going to play you guys this clip of Birdman in the Parish County Jail talking to the inmates and then play Gangster Williams' response. Let's take a look at this clip from Birdman.
If that's what our choice. Right. So whatever choice we make, we gotta live with it.
Things done up, man. Y'all need to bring back the project league. You see what I'm saying? They don't got no youth, they don't got no recreation, fun, no crack, no. We had the project league, we were playing flag football.
No,
you see what I'm saying? Back in the Jeep. Man, you children don't got no kind of recreation. You see what I'm saying, bro? And that's the devil workshop. You see what I'm saying? We need to bring that back. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
And that's for sure. We understand. You made a statement. I agree 100%. We're not putting faults on nobody. All we asking for, we did the crime. Yeah, some of us have to do the time. But now we are incarcerated now.
We ain't going to
the mindset.
I know what respect to you, brother.
With the mindset.
Why Williams? How can I help y'all?
We have no access to. We have no access to.
I got enough power to make that happen.
Okay, we need inside help for as literature. For these guys having books to read up on the criminal.
So you think reading books from? I know different than reading books. We don't get
All right, so you heard right there, Birdman says, you really think these guys need books? He said, no disrespect to reading books, and then they cut it off. But instead of asking the millionaire in the room, asking you for what you need to get out of jail or what kind of help, there's not a ne'er brother in that room that said, hey, bro, could you put $2,000 on my books? Hey, bro, could you get us some lawyers in here to help us out? Hey, bro, could you get me out? Could you get everybody with a bail that's under $2,000 or $5,000 up out of here? Could you get us some lawyers in here, even if they're just starting out, to help us out and help us get out of these situations that we in? Nobody asked for none of that. They started talking about some books. That was a little bit odd to me. So I think that's what kind of Stunner was leading towards. But to kind of downplay reading, man, that's what they tell folks. You want to hide something from a black person, put it in a book, because we don't read. So black folks do need to do more reading, especially the folks that are sitting down, because what else is there to do? Now, Gangster Williams gives his thoughts and reactions to this and takes a shot at BG, Birdman, and Hot Bezo. Let's take a look at this clip.
In Stunner defense, because I'm riding with Cash Money. Them inmates in there talking about reading books. They got to get out of jail. They got to read some. They got to read the clear agreement now. Hold on now. But listen, this is my thing, y'all. Y'all get them comments. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong now. You got a man that's standing before these guys, and he say, what y'all need done? I got enough power to get this done. And the first thing, when I'm yell, we need some books, man. We need to, and guess what? That's how I was in prison. I wanted books and magazines. Because what they always say, to hide something from a black person, we'll put it in the book. They say we don't read. Read fundamental. But in the parish, now if you're in prison, Yeah, I'm doing my time. I'm in here. Man, give me some books. Man, I need to educate myself. Now, in the parish, that's what it was at in the parish jail where dudes still fighting the case. So Stunner said, I got enough power to make something happen for you. What y'all need done? I ain't hear not one person say, man, get a bond for everybody who at 50,000 and under. Bond us out. Get us out of here. Or set up a trust fund, or some kind of fund, a lawyer thing to get us some proper attorneys to help us fight our case. Anybody say that? Now, sometimes you got to look around and see what surrounds Stunner. Because, men gonna stand on bit, and a man gonna let his mans know, like, listen, fall back, man, stand down, or look, bro, nah, I don't do that, man, chill out. They gonna speak up. But when you look around, it's one person I know that got a high school diploma that's around Stunner. That's one person I know. But then you got the rest of them can't read anyway, can't read or write anyway. But anyway, touche. So, we got this thing going. People hit me up, man. We got actions of this. I'm like, man, big bro. Then I heard this here, y'all. I seen how they cut it off. Yeah, they cut it off short. They cut it short, so we don't know what else he said. Yeah, so at the end of the day, cash money, baby, Birdman. My big bro, I'm rocking with him. 1,000. I gotta give him a call though, big bro, cause you're down bad. You're down bad for that one, but you're gonna shake back. Is you done or you finished? Cause you've been, bro. One thing I will say, over the years, Stunner have been coming up with some crazy stuff, going viral. We love him. We love him, but when he jump out there, one thing about it, ain't no picture choose. Everybody get it. That's a fact. But like I say, if I'm in that parish jail fighting case and a man tell me he got power, man, get me out of here then. Get me out of here. Get me a lawyer or see what the bail is, man, to try to make a bond for me, man. Get somebody, I got somebody that's going to be able to sign for me. You put the money up. You got that kind of power. You saying you got this here, get the people to lower that bond, let me get up out of jail. So I'm like, man, nobody screaming, man, help us out, get me a lawyer. Nobody screaming that. One dude told me, man, we need some books in here to read. And like I say, people got to know how to read your plea agreement. You got to know how to fight your case, do all that. But if a man in my face, I know that's a multi-millionaire, tell me he got the power to help me, I need a lawyer. I need you to get me a lawyer to get me back in court so they can lower my bond so I can get out of jail. I can bail out, go to the bail's bond. I can get up out of here. That's what I need. I got it from there. I'm going to get back to the streets and make it happen. But like I say, you got, Jizzle, Pull that baby, he can't read, can't write, But, no, he can write because he write them around. Left, right, my bad. I was trying to throw a shot back at him for him playing with me the other day with that goofy. But anyway, like that, yeah. So back to what I was saying. Now, move right along. And then I start thinking, I see why starting to be talking about no disrespect to reading. Because then you got the people at No Rap Cap Podcast, Dumb and Dumber, you got Mina the Red guy.
All right, nation, there you have it. You got Gangster Williams firing shots at Birdman, BG, and Hot Bezo, calling BG and Hot Bezo dumb because they ain't got no high school degree. They can't read, can barely write, all this kind of stuff. He's firing shots at Birdman for the interview Birdman did to the prison inmates, saying that reading is not fundamental. So Gangster Williams does have a couple points in his argument here. You can't tell a bunch of grown men that are needing them help that reading isn't going to help them because they might be able to read over some lawyer cases. They just need the literature to do it. They may be able to find a way to get themselves out, especially if you're not going to donate $50,000 to their cause, and I'm not saying to each one of them's cause. I'm saying donate $50,000, just put it in a fund and let the lawyers pull from that and try to help a lot of those guys out. So that's what I would have been asking for. I'd have been looking for a way out. Anyway, nation, what do you think about Gangster Williams' comments? What do you think about the Birdman prison interview? What do you think about Gangster Williams firing shots at BG, Birdman, and Hot Bezo? Nation, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Hey.
O'Shea and I have been kicking it strong for a minute now. O'Shea doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. O'Shea is a professional model.
Attitude like a young O'Shea with an AK.
Okay, don't you tell these motherfuckers that my name is O'Shea.